Hi everybody, today it's March 5th and here we are in our brand new library. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's down the hall that goes straight back to the original entrance of the church where the St. Therese window is, and you'll see a very bright, happy banner that says welcome in all different kinds of languages. And that's our beautiful new library. We have this beautiful image of Mary and Jesus that was donated by Olivia and Dodie Platon in our parish. And the library was all put together. All the books were sorted from old books we had from a former library by Pat Moynihan, the chair of our pastoral council, and Karen Melendez, who also is on our pastoral council. And they painted the room, or rather, I guess Gary painted. No, they painted the room. Yeah, and so anyway, so you can visit the library at any time. You can hang out here in the library. There's a nice, comfortable chair to sit in, or you can check out a book. And there's a little sign-up sheet for that. So we have all kinds of great books here. I'm just going to take one randomly and see what it is. Let's see, what is this? Here's a book called The God We Never Knew, Beyond Dogmatic Religion to a More Authentic Contemporary Faith. That sounds very interesting. And here we have Letters by Thomas Merton, one of the great Catholics of the 20th century, The Hidden Ground of Love, some of his letters. Let's see, what are some other exciting things we have here? We have copies of the Catechism. We have the 2-volume work, Catholicism, by Father Richard McBrien, where you can learn all kinds of things about the Catholic faith. Let's see, what are some other good things we have here? Let's see. Here's a good book, Fire and Light, The Saints and Theology. Okay, that's a good one. So anyway, so there's lots of great books you can browse. You can, as I say, you can read them here. You can sign them out. So today's gospel is that story that Jesus told that was prompted by Peter putting the question to him, Lord, if my brother offends me, how often should I forgive him? 7 times? And 7 is the biblical number of perfection and completion. So Peter thought he was being really generous. But Jesus said, nope, not 7 times, 70 times, 7 times. And then Jesus goes on to tell a story about a servant who is forgiven an enormous debt by his master, but then he goes out and does not forgive a fellow servant a much lesser sum. And all the fellow servants, all of his fellow servants are scandalized by this and go tell on him to the master. And that's and Jesus is there calling all of us who are his disciples fellow servants. That's one of the ways that Jesus describes the church. We are fellow servants called to radical service in a community of fraternal equality. We are all fellow servants. And in that parable, it's very interesting that all in that one place are all the most beautiful words of our Christian vocabulary. In that story, you'll find forgiveness, entreaty, forbearance, mercy, compassion, heart, and brother. All those words you'll find in that story that Jesus tells. So, what's happening this Lenten week at Church of St. Therese? Well, on Thursday night, March 7th, we have our Lenten reconciliation service at 7 p.m. We'll gather to hear the Word of God, to pray together, and then there will be priests available for individual confession of sins and absolution. Great thing for Lent as we return to the Lord. That's this coming Thursday night, March 7th, 7 p.m. And next Sunday, on the fourth Sunday of Lent, the nights will be offering a great full hot breakfast between the morning masses beginning around 9:15. So have a great week, and I'll see you in church.